ES Audio.
What's up? I'm John Weeks, and this is the Evening Standard's Tech and Science Daily. Coming up, why an AI robot is going to court. But first, the founder of Black Tech Fest says black workers are so heavily underrepresented in the sector that they only account for less than 3% of the UK tech workforce.
Unfortunately, we find that diversity in tech is bad. It's not where it needs to be. There are less women than we'd like to see. There are less people from ethnic minorities. And unfortunately, when you look at the intersectionality, that disproportionately affects the black community.
Ashleigh Ainsley told us the event, which kicks off today, is a good opportunity for black creatives and experts to meet and discuss diversity in technology, how to tap into new areas of the industry like VR, and opportunities to get a job in the tech space. Ashleigh explains what he hopes to see from the speakers this week.
We want speakers to inspire and to encourage our audience to go forth and to share really interesting things. And we want to offer some of our partners and some of the people on the speakers and on the stage the opportunity to really, showcase what they're doing, really highlight the drive for inclusion and the equity that we're seeing across the industry.
Some of those speaking at the event include former Destiny's Child singer and mental health advocate Michelle Williams and Dragon's Den star Stephen Bartlett. Now, Ada, the humanoid AI robot, is back making the news again.
I am Ada.
She's due to give evidence at the House of Lords inquiry about whether creativity in the UK is under attack by technology. She was designed to interpret what's in front of her using cameras, then paint onto a canvas with a robotic arm, and you may remember her from painting pictures of the Queen and Paul McCartney. But she was also designed to have conversations, which she'll show off in the House of Lords as the first AI robot to give evidence. Ada's creator Aidan Meller said AI technology is coming in far quicker than anybody expected and is going to be changing all aspects of life. The boss of GCHQ is expected to give a big warning about China and its use of tech going forward. At the RUSI annual security lecture, Sir Jeremy Fleming's due to warn that China will attempt to use new technologies to control their markets and their own citizens. He'll warn that things like digital currencies run by central banks could be used to monitor the transactions of users at home and help the government avoid international sanctions in future. He'll also highlight concerns around Chinese satellite technology as a means of tracking individuals and the potential for an anti-satellite capability to deny other nations access to space in the event of a conflict. Ofcom has warned a third of children aged between 8 and 17 have signed up for a social media profile with a false date of birth, so they appear to be over 18. The watchdog said it means many children could be at greater risk of seeing age-inappropriate or harmful content online. It's hoped the online safety bill, still being worked on by the government, will compel platforms to protect their users, and particularly children, from illegal, dangerous and harmful content, with penalties for those who breach the new rules. A team of scientists have discovered a common vegetable which can cut high blood sugar levels by 50%. Experts in the US say onion extracts can strongly lower both high blood sugar levels and total cholesterol levels when given alongside anti-diabetic drug metformin. It's after they tested the extract on rats and found it strongly reduced their blood sugar levels, in one case by half. Scientists believe it could be prescribed in the near future to help patients with diabetes. Coming up, could contact with aliens lead to an all-out war? In the break, why not hit follow and give us a rating? Welcome back. The remains of more than 240 people have been discovered on the site of a former department store in Wales. Archaeologists found hundreds of skeletons at the former Ocky White store while they were excavating a former religious building nearby, dating back to 1256. It's thought the site used to be a complex of buildings including dormitories, a hospital and stables, along with a graveyard that could have been used until the early 1700s. Experts have described the discovery as hugely significant. Now, a team of conservationists in Switzerland have managed to reverse the decline of more than half of endangered frogs, toads and newts simply by digging more ponds. Scientists said numbers of the European tree frog exploded after they dug up hundreds of new ponds. Experts now hope the simple and effective method could be used across the world to boost amphibian numbers, which are in significant decline because of things like habitat loss, urbanisation, disease, and invasive species. And finally, scientists have reignited the debate about what might happen if we do make contact with an alien life form. A paper from 2020 predicted international conflict would occur if contact was made with aliens, as the first nation to establish contact with them would attempt to monopolise the control of transmissions. But authors of a more recent paper published in Space Journal say that theory is unlikely because it would actually take years and years for transmissions to go back and forth between us and any extraterrestrials. The debate's based on the work taking place all around the world right now to send various different radio signals into space in the hope that intelligent life forms will one day respond. You are up to date. Come back at 4 o'clock for the Leader podcast, where we bring you the latest news from the Evening Standard in London. We will be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 o'clock. Catch you then.